Well, we all know good posture is super important. I bet everyone watching just sat up straight. As I said, that good posture can reduce back pain, improve circulation, even boost your mood.
But in today's digital world, many of us are guilty of slouching. So how can we fix it? Joining us now to straighten things out is physiotherapist Meena Ghali. Great to have you with us again, Meena. Let's get straight into it. So the best exercises to help your posture, what are they?
Okay, so let's just start with actually assessing if your posture is out of alignment. So we'll get the foam roller. If you don't mind, Shova, I'll get you to lie down on this.
Yeah, lie down.
So we'll put it down vertical. You'll get your whole spine onto the foam roller. Make sure that your neck is also supported.
Did I just hear a crack?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. And then you're going to place your hands out wide like this. Now, try and keep your hands in contact with the floor and sweep up as high as you can go. And look at those hands, they've already come off the floor.
Yeah,
so that shows how tight his chest is. So very commonly, you know, because we're tech warriors and we're playing on our phones and laptops, that causes this tension into the front of your cavity of your chest.
So what do you do?
This is a great way to start.
One.
So this would be a great stretch to actually just work through it. And you just would push through 30. Wherever you get to it, you would stop and then work your way back down. And every day, you'll get better and better until you open it up. If you don't have a foam roller...
That's bad, right? Like, the fact that I can't get just above my shoulders.
Most of us, no. Most commonly, I see this in all my patients. They start here and they can end up here 2-3 weeks later.
Okay.
Working through that.
So you're normal?
Yes.
I know you're used to being above average, but on this,
I thought you were going to say...
just normal.
I thought you were going to say abnormal. I know you're used to being abnormal.
Yeah.
So, but this shows you our lifestyle.
Yeah, well, we're all victims to this, unfortunately. But the unfortunate thing is that most people are sitting in this position, and now we have this pronounced gym goers. Now they're pushing their pelvis back as far as they can, training their glutes and hamstrings. But that causes a lot of tension in their lower back, stiffens up the hips, and they lose control in their lower core. And dancers used to do this a lot when they would stand upright. But now we, for some reason, are now pronouncing this through
So then what are we going to do for that?
So then we have to strengthen the lower core. So while we're down there, I might just take the foam roller off you, Shova. You're doing great, so we'll use you. And we do a dead bug position. So you're lying on your back. You're going to have your hands facing the ceiling. There you go. You've done this before. And so posing one hand down and one leg down. So
opposite.
Yep, opposite. Oh, that's the same, but... Yeah, keep this hand up for me if you don't mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
And then you'll bring them back, and then you'll do the opposite side. So what that does is it increases his intra-abdominal pressure.
Increases your brain power too.
Yeah, there's a bit of coordination that's required
really
there.
hard.
Left and right.
But it's really good because that will then increase that abdomen control. And then, as you can see, it's starting to stress.
We should do this before the show, just to get our brain into gear.
It gets you moving, it makes you feel better. Yeah, look, it's a morning routine.
Good, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. And then the last one, which is very common, that we do get a lot of stiffness in the lower back and down the back of our legs.
Yeah, sciatica.
Yes, which we spoke about
very
before.
Common,
very common. So this one's a really good one. Realistically, you should be able to touch your toes regardless of your age, just so you know. So you should be able to bend over and touch your toes.
Am I standing up?
Yeah, you can come up. I'm happy to demonstrate this if you want, Shova. Just
go for it.
You might have a tight jacket.
Can you bend your legs a little bit?
Nat can do this one.
A little bit.
Can I bend them
we do give a little bit of a 5-degree lag in the knee, but if you can, what you would do is you go down into a full extension, come up, and then push back up into a downward dog, crawling all the way back up.
I think the boot might be
restricting. And this would open up the whole spine, and you'd follow through all the way up and down. Now, that would really help. If you can't do that, we just start with some simple hamstring and calf stretches just to open up that tension first.
Start it out.
But ideally...
Can you show us a beginning hammy stretch?
OK, so you probably just do it down on the floor if you want. You can either do it lying on your back or sitting in a pretty much a position like this. It's very common. A lot of people have seen this before.
That's good.
And you're just holding onto this. If you can't reach your toes, just hold onto the back of your leg just to really pull
and
down.
Slowly move forward.
Exactly.
What about standing if you can't get down there? Good. Like you may have an injury.
What you're doing is pretty good, And if we had a wall...
Didn't sound positive.
No. What you're doing is perfect. So what you're doing is you're trying to sort of extend through the pelvis. Pull the buttocks back away from the heel, and that will really open up the back of the hamstring.
Feeling that,
Very good, very good. And the calf is part of it. 30 seconds.
30, okay.
30 seconds.
We'll just wait here while I do it.
No. 5-minute routine in the morning, doing a combination of some of these exercises and even more, which are available. It's more about just helping your body to move and feel better, because all day we're crouched over a table, we're sitting in a desk, driving, and then when you get home, you actually sit in the couch and you're actually pronouncing all of this stiffness. And when you go to sleep, like we were talking about before, Shova, you're going to sleep with all this tension. And then you wake up and you continue the process again the next day.
What hard lives we have.
I know.
Mina, I think I'm more of a hot dog guy than a downward dog guy. At the end of the day, that's the problem.
Very true.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Lots
No
of
worries.
great tips there that we can do at home. There you go. News time now on Sunrise. Here's Eddie with